Hey, how you doing? Welcome again to Glory Nuggets, okay? With your humble servant, Bobby. Today I just want to just talk to you about something profound, something that you and I we experience as well, right? Being humans, we sometimes we get drained, right? And we need strength for the journey, right? It could be like physical strength, as in the strength you need emotionally. It could be physical, it could be spiritually, whatever be the case. The world has us running and running, and sometimes we run out of juice. Amen. But the Bible actually makes it this way that when you read Isaiah 40:31, it says that those who wait upon the Lord, they shall renew their strength. They shall renew their strength. So that means when the strength gets drained, it shall be renewed. God will renew your strength. Amen. It's a bit contrary to the way the world believes the renewal of strength, right? The world believes that you have to keep on with the plan. We have to keep on striving and striving and striving, you know, achieving and achieving and achieving. But yet you see that God is just saying something different here. He said, wait, wait, those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Probably that's what you need. You're going through a season in your life where it looks like you need strength for the journey. But the scriptures is also telling you it's not all the movement that you do, right? It's not all the things that you do that causes the progress. But waiting on the Lord, that's where you get the new strength, to be able to conquer. Amen. You see, those who wait upon the Lord, what will happen? He said they will mount up with wings like eagles. The way the eagles don't fly with ordinary birds, right? They soar really high, and that is a person who waits upon the Lord. He may be foolish, right? The world may say, well, you're spending your time in prayer, you're spending your time in the Word, you're spending your time doing making yourself available for the things of God. The world will say stupid. The world will just say, man, this guy is like, they label you whatever it is. But what actually is happening is God is mounting you. God is giving you new strength every single day, right? That you wait upon Him. He's giving you new clarity. He's giving you new direction. He's giving you new focus. And in the silence of the wait, that is when we receive from God. It's not all the movement, on all the chaos, right? He says, peace be still and know that I am God, the God that we worship in our silence, in our reverence. That is what we receive, we draw from Him. Amen. He said, they shall run and not get weary. They shall run and not get weary. Right? He says they shall walk and they will not they will not faint. They will not. So no matter what we are doing, the antidote is not just you know striving harder and doing harder. The antidote is waiting upon the Lord and allowing God to direct you. Right? Maybe you're at the point in your life where you need direction in your life, right? About marriage, about that new role, that new job, that new relationship. See, when we talk about waiting upon the Lord, it's something that God has not left His own people to their own thing. God has not left His people without encouragement, right? The Bible is full of glory nuggets. The Bible is full of glory nuggets when you take your time, right? God is always with you, right? It's one of those things that we have to keep in our vocabulary as well, right? God, one of the greatest sources of encouragement is knowing that God is always with you, right? When he told Joshua 1 verse 9, he said, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, right? Do not be discouraged, and say, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So you see the courage of Joshua, the fact that he was not afraid was because God assured him that he was with him. And Mike is saying God is with us, whether we are going through the valley, whether you're going through the storm, or you're going through moments of uncertainty in your life, whatever the moment or whatever you find yourself. When you read Hebrews 13 verse 5, he says, I'll never leave you. God said He will never leave you nor forsake you. So we have to encourage ourselves, right? No matter where seasons, even when people abandon you, God remains faithful, right? Sometimes even when we feel alone, because we cannot see God, right? But in the faint, we have to remind ourselves or know that God is with us. God is with you. God is with me. Amen. And also, your current situation is not your final destination. wherever you are now, it is not your final destination. Probably you've got into a standstill, right? Some things have happened in your life and they don't make sense. But I'm just telling you now that that is not your final destination, right? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, right? There are seasons of waiting, there are seasons of hardship, there are seasons of uncertainty in the life of man. But God has promised that morning is coming. Your morning is coming. My morning is coming. That's why in all things, when Apostle Paul was writing, when you read Romans chapter 8:18, he just tell you, for I consider the sufferings of this present age, or this present time, some rendition will put it, that are not worthy to be compared to the weight of the glory that shall be revealed in us. Your pain is temporary, but it's a stage for glory. Amen. It's a stage for God to manifest His glory. So, like I said, be encouraged, be strong, and know that God is with you, right? God gives strength to the weary, right? Sometimes the greatest challenge in life is simply not having the strength to continue. But see, God specializing in strengthening tired people. And I believe that God is going to strengthen you. When you read Isaiah 40 verse 29, say He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, He increases strength. So notice that God does not only help the strong, right? He helps those who also are weak. Amen. Those who are weak. And that qualifies you, that qualifies me. So as you go throughout today, know that God will give you strength when you're weary. Know that your current situation is not your final destination. And know that God is always with you. Amen. You will be blessed, okay? We'll catch up again. Bye-bye now.